I swear I will make a video on this, but right now, just to hold some people over, I will just record my live reaction, my first thoughts on the final chapter of The Nightly Manor. Um, yeah, in case anyone isn't already aware, I've watched Drinks, I've watched Embers, the two little like accompanying shorts for this series. I just haven't really said anything about them at all because I don't really have many thoughts on them. They're just cute little, shorts that I like. They're nice. I'm glad they exist. They're neat. And yeah, that's really all. I'm really excited for this one. I'm seriously excited. Let's just do this right now.
It just isn't adding up.
Look, we've been at this case for months now, and most of the evidence points towards the same narrative.
I like how they're the only thing they draw on the board here is just like a little like illustration of all like the characters and just what might have happened in this situation. It just I don't know why they look it looks so funny to me. Um I don't know how they would have guessed that like he chased them around with the crowbar. It just looks funny to me. It's just a funny little drawing. I like it.
Electronic suspect took the opportunity to murder guests at a dinner party. Unable to kill them.
They knew about spray cans, spray paint, right? I think it's spray paint. Yeah, they know about his little eating disorder. No, I'm joking.
Kill them all in time. They decided to self-destruct to avoid the consequences. End of story.
We can't just pretend this chip didn't have something to do with it. It could have had some kind of influence on him.
That chip is so charred and burnt up that we can't even tell what it used to be. I think it's time to close this case.
But the case still has loose ends. We shouldn't...
It's been a year, Ace. We don't have the resources to keep this going for any longer. I'm sorry.
This lighting is
Let's
so
look at
cool.
paperwork for it later. I've got a meeting with the missing person case.
How's that been going?
It's hard to believe someone missing would just turn up over a decade later, but here we are.
I don't recognize the little paper hat guy or paper boat guy. I don't think I'm supposed to. He looks like he has like a little different style compared to everyone. He's like always moving. All of his. That's kind of interesting. He got a little like what old-fashioned looking style to him. That's interesting. Oh, it's adorable.
Sketchpad, why is your bag so soggy?
So cute.
My bad.
Whatever. Just wrap your bag in a towel. What was that?
Nothing. Come on, you goofballs.
Nothing.
Let's move on.
Oopsies. Little flair to him.
So, how's living with the little guy been?
He's a real handful. Sometimes it feels like I'm babysitting a kid.
What does bro need that sock
But-
for?
Once you get past all the shenanigans and install a few fire alarms, he's good company.
Right, because he's a pyromaniac. That's right.
What? Well, is there something on my face again?
No, it's just good to see you again.
It's so funny how Sketchpad is literally a child, and he was somehow accepted into working for a detective agency. It's so funny just to think that he was at all ever considered to get anywhere near a detective agency when he's effectively a child
All done.
that sets
Good
fire
job,
to
Sketch.
buildings.
North Creek Forest, here we come.
North Creek Forest. Yeah, is this copyrighted? I'm just gonna mute it just in case. I just know. Yeah, I just to be safe. Oh no, no, oh no! Why is everybody like a little faded? Why are their outlines faded out? And why is? Oh god, why is he the only one that's like fully white and solid? I don't like that one tiny bit. Oh god. Great. That's a great precursor for the rest of this. It doesn't make any sense in my brain because I remember how in the first chapter, whichever character or the first three parts, I guess they're considered. I remember like the whole manor section, it was cut up into three parts, even though those parts were really, really small. It just is kind of interesting. They're like a couple minutes each in the first like manor section, and each of them are considered their own part. And then the spray paint and like mouse story was like over 10 minutes long, and that was its own part. and this is like almost 20 minutes long, and it's its own part. It's just a weird, disproportionate, like, it doesn't really like line up very neatly. It's just weird that to say that there's 6 parts when it really feels like there's 3. Just, the manor part, the spray paint, mouse, and this, whatever this is, something stick in your mind. But no, sorry, what was I saying? In the first part, in the manor section, whichever character died, the intro changed to reflect which character was dead. The character that isn't and he is no longer alive would have like a faded out, like white outline for their character. So does this mean that they're all dead? Like, what does that mean? What does this? This doesn't make any sense. We literally saw Top Hat and Sketchpad. Why are they a little blurred out? Something to consider in my brain. Oh God, this is sorry, I don't know his name. Cell phone. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I love that. I like that quite a bit. Very nice. What the frick?
What happened?
That's a great question.
Huh?
Oh, good, you're finally awake. Hey,
Oh.
I'm Cody.
Ha ha!
Is this a dream?
That's
You're in your
funny.
head.
I was at that mansion party, but the whole dining room just started shaking, and then the floor under us just like opened up, and oh jeez, I sure hope Top Hat's okay.
Oh, dang, that's crazy.
Okay.
Well, have a nice day.
Wait, what? Hang on.
Oh, you're following me. Alright.
I just want to go home.
Yep.
Well, why don't you?
How would I get there? I don't even know where I am. Do you know a way back?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I remember I can almost like see like the completely like different not completely different, but I could say like the cut. It's a very clear cut referencing the first nightly the first night. Okay, I just want to call it chapters. I'm gonna call it the manor chapter, the spray paint mouse chapter, and this chapter. Oh my God! I didn't even talk about the Top Hat and Sketchpad chapter. That's also a chapter. How did I? Oh my God! Any day now. That's what it was called. Okay, right, yes. So, okay, yeah. So, I'm gonna call it the manor chapter, the Top Hat and Sketchpad chapter, spray paint and mouse chapter, and then this chapter, the 4. There's 4 chapters in my brain. The first chapter I'm talking about right now, the manor chapter. I remember that scene. Where he was like, "Oh, why don't you leave? I don't know where I am." Okay, yeah, okay. It's a little funny that they're referencing the most useless part of this, what seems to be the most useless part of this entire scene here. I just wish I wish just in the manor scene, I wish they showed a more interesting part of it, because that was like the least interesting part of it. The part we were just shown, this opening part saying, "Oh, I'm Cody," that was more interesting, honestly, than the "Why don't you leave?" I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I wish we got a little more of this in the first chapter is all.
Man, I
that's
could
cool.
really go for like a digital burrito or something.
Okay.
Do you know anything about...
Oh, it's his room. God,
Dude,
no,
testimony.
no. This is messed up.
This cake turned out great.
Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks.
Hey, Jeep, give the cake a try.
Oh, GPS? Is that his name?
Oh, sure.
You know, I think we
Yeah,
really nailed it.
She
this
cut that fast.
Not bad.
So maybe it's missing a few strawberries and sugar. But hey, it's still a cake.
That's...
Ah! We forgot to turn the oven off!
Oh, shoot.
That is not
Fire
okay.
extinguisher.
That is not what would.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
What the heck was that? That happened like a year ago.
One of your memories. You must have walked into one when I wasn't looking.
It felt so real.
Of course.
I mean,
They're
it's a memory.
realistic simulation of every event in your life. Usually you can leave them by going through a door or hallway. It's really powerful stuff. If I went in there, it would overwrite me into oblivion.
Wait,
He's cute. I like his
just-
design. I like how he's animated.
what's happening out there?
I have it all handled, actually. Here, take a look.
He's so
I
cute.
just put your body in autopilot so I can come over here and wake
Why are
you.
you just standing there?
He's right there. Wait, what are you doing? Stop!
What the frick?
Well, that's not good.
Oh my god. Did you kill her?
I think the autopilot did.
How do I
Autopilot?
get out of here?
What kind of autopilot murderer? This is murder simulator, bro. Okay. So, is that seriously what? I don't know if that's actually like. I'm guessing there's a different explanation for why he's just murdering. I don't know why. Okay, I might be a little confused, but it's just what software is getting him to just kill people? Why would was he like originally built for a purpose other than being a GPS? I don't really get what this is insinuating here, or what is like really being explained.
Have to get me out. We can't just let this happen.
There is one thing we could try. We should be able to get you to your control panel and do a system reboot. If we can get you to push the button, you should be in control of your body again.
Okay, that's great. How do we get there?
Don't worry about me. I'll take the long route.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, nice. Stylish. Oh. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, that's cool. The characters are. Oh, that's cute. God, I love this series' music. The music has always been great. I love it. Oh, that's so cute. That is so adorable. Interesting. Oh my god, he saw that? He saw... Okay. Okay, he saw the aftermath of the Embers thing. Why is he in the back seat? Who's driving? Is that an Uber or something? This is so good, dude. Oh, that's so cute. These are so... I like the upside down umbrella thing. Oh. Funny little monkey dude on the can. What kind of brand is that? Is it Monkey Mucus? That's a great drink brand. Are they dating? Were they dating at this time?
What's your worst assignment?
Is it saying that like they were dating? Top Hat and Folder were dating at that time, and GPS had a crush. I'm guessing. That's interesting. That's a little thing, I guess. Okay.
Incident. The apartment smelled like fish food.
Okay. So he was reliving his memories, right? And he was just going through his memories trying to find the control panel. But how would he'd never been here before. How did he even know? Like, Cody didn't even say where to go. He just opened the door, go through here, and I'll take the long way. How does he even know where he's going at all? He's literally never been here ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You know,
I'm glad we're getting, like, actual backstories for characters now. Like, that's a pretty consistently good thing that it's just, I like seeing that. It just, I wish it felt as though these characters had pasts in the first chapter, in the Manor chapter. I didn't really get the vibe that they had a lot of pasts with each other at all in there.
kind of nice reliving some of those memories again.
Yeah.
Really? Some of the ones we were talking about didn't sound very good, though. Wouldn't you be better off forgetting about them?
Nuh-uh, man. Nuh-uh.
You know how some puzzle pieces seem kinda not important? Like a piece for the sky or a corner piece for the tiny flower that you can barely see.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, you can make out what the puzzle's meant to be, but you just wouldn't get the full picture. It's the same with memories for me. Would it still be me, even if I was missing a few bad ones?
That's cute. Quite nice. I like how we saw Sketchpad playing with a puzzle earlier in this episode. That was nice. I'm sure that was it was a foreshadowing to that scene.
Next memory's in there.
My back.
That's the one.
Ouch.
Oh, thanks. You really know your way around this place.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
He wasn't guiding him for like through all the memories at all. Why is he nervous?
Miss,
Why is
please,
Cody all
calm down.
nervous?
It'll be okay.
How can I calm down when my most expensive diamond's been stolen by some thugs? Look, I have surveillance footage.
Why is Sketchpad here? What is Sketchpad doing here?
My most expensive
What the
diamond's been stolen by
frick?
some thugs.
Why is he here?
Look, I have surveillance footage over here. Just please watch it.
Ooh, ooh! Do you have any games on here?
Why is he here? This is so stupid. Oh, it's him, but a note version of him.
Sorry, it was an honest mistake.
Oh my god. Okay.
World.
I just realized that Sketchpad's subtitles are different from... Oh, is that Comic Sans? I don't know Comic Sans. I don't know Comic Sans very well, but I think that's Comic Sans. Because he's just that kind of character, isn't he? That's what they're doing, isn't it?
Excuse, burning down an entire building.
I know, it's happened before, but
Oh, this is cute. He has his eye. There's a little thing in his eye. His eye's a little ouchy. That's a nice little reference. Everyone's tied together. That's cool that everyone's tied together. It's just weird that they never acknowledge to each other like, oh, I recognize you from this. I would have liked something like that just to show that just to show like from the beginning that this was planned out. But it's just, we're just getting this revealed to us as we go. Like there was no like foreshadowing to any of this really. Or I guess post-shadowing, because chronologically the manor happened last before all this stuff.
Why are you letting this fire hazard go around burning buildings down?
That's a great question.
I'm really sorry, miss.
Bro doesn't
I had
even
my hands full with a car
answer.
accident on the other side of town, and on the way back, I ended up getting punched in the.
He's not answering the very valid question. You're just saying, oh, I wasn't able to accompany him, as if like that excuses or even explains at all why they're allowing someone like Sketchpad to work in this line of business.
Speaker. The place is my mom's blood, sweat, and tears.
Your mom had blood?
And it's all just gone.
Was her
All
mom?
because of him. How could you be so irresponsible, Speaker? I lost everything.
2 headline mishaps in a row. That's a new record.
Yeah,
Hee hee
I
hee.
don't think I'm cut out for this job.
That was a weird one.
Yeah, this is weird because that's not a memory. That's not GPS's memory. That's the memory of other characters that GPS had nothing to do with. How is he able to access memories like that is what I would like to know.
This must be it. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, that
Wait,
looks really not
GPS.
imposing or scary whatsoever.
I just wanted to say sorry.
Sorry? What for?
Oh dear.
What took you so long? There were a couple of corrupted memories along the way. It's okay. I was just about to lead the two into the rigged hallway.
Oh god.
Cody?
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
hey. There's some leftover food over there if you want some.
His little accent. Why is that
What
funny?
from earlier. You two were the viruses?
Yeah, okay.
Well, more like one virus that got partitioned into two.
That's interesting.
I'm binary. And you've already met Cody. We were uploaded into your system to take control.
Take control. So, that means there was no autopilot to begin with.
Right, he's
It was you.
That makes sense. That makes a
You
lot more
killed
sense.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my
I
god.
wasn't listening.
Where did he find a spear in the manor?
I'm sorry, GPS. I was just following my programming.
You're programming.
Tricky.
Were you programmed to feel this guilt that you're feeling for doing this?
See ya.
But wait, stop!
Damn.
Disney thinks
Stop.
us women
I
are
do.
just-
I do. What?
No, I need to get back there.
This is such cute little backgrounds. His background design is so neat. Why is the closet like glowing bright? Is it like it's not an exit, it's a closet. It should be part of the room, no? Is it a metaphor for how GPS had to come out of the closet at some point in his life to be with Top Hat? Oh, it's Pac-Man. That's funny. No,
Head.
Hey, GPS. You want to go out for burritos?
Quesadilla would be nice too.
He's such a third wheel, bro.
That. And I'm sorry. Have we met before?
All of this junk is slowing the whole system down.
What? Okay. Folder. Screen pair memory has been corrupted. Running script. Delete the file. To clear hardware file. Senior prom memory has been corrupted. That's interesting. This is interesting. Floor collapse. They had a program to make the floor collapse. It was already a little insane how the floor collapsed at all. They had a system that is also connected to GPS to make the floor collapse. This is cute. There's a lot of memory. I like how there's a lot of memory references, the ones we've seen in the flashbacks.
Huh? Wait, don't do
He's so
that.
cute. He's so
Why?
adorable.
It's not like it matters.
Seriously, dude, stop. This wasn't part of her programming. Those are his memories. Haven't we done enough damage?
I don't really care. These memories aren't required for the mission. I'm just deleting some junk to speed things up.
It's so fun. I love it when people like show like bites taken out of burgers, like, and it's like half of the bun and some of the patty. Like, why would you eat it like that? It's such a goof. It's so funny. I don't know why it's so silly to me seeing a burger bite like that. Well, this wasn't part of your programming either, I'm
What
guessing.
were you doing? The room's kind of trashed.
I don't remember.
Are we still going out for burritos?
What's going on?
She's got her priorities in order. Oh dear.
Cody.
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve to get roped into this mess. You can press the reboot button to go home. I'll handle the rest.
Thank you.
These visuals
Cody.
are so interesting. What? Huh? Wait. You said press the reset button, and is this the reset button? Failsafe has concluded that due to previously recorded actions and presence of malicious software, a self-destruct sequence must be set in place. This is to ensure that the spread of malicious code is prevented in accordance to North Creek national law. The system will detonate in the remaining time displayed below. How nice.
Checkmate.
No. It's no use.
Ay.
It's over.
I'm just following my programming.
You know what? Screw the programming.
What the hell was that? Oh, stop. Alan is getting so much money from this episode. He is getting all of the money in the world, isn't he? No. Kablamo?
Why are we erases.
Oh, it's prom.
Like, completely.
That's the idea.
Oh. Well, dang.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I did all I could.
This is really it. Huh.
Goodbye, GPS.
GP?
Oh, man.
You look great.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Oh, it's so adorable. Oh. Yeah, nice antenna shot, or I don't know what it's called. So yeah, I guess Top Hat and Folder were never dating. They were just friends, and she like roped along GPS. I'm guessing she was setting them up, which is really which is really sweet.
Everyone's looking at us.
That's cute, yeah. Oh my god, all the references. There's so many references in that crowd, bro. Yeah, yeah. No one was in the room when it first started, because it's as if no one is there, because it doesn't matter. Well, ain't that frickin' depressing. Sounds like Minecraft music.
Was it by chance or circumstance? I changed time and time again.
All right.
Much of me was imaginary then.
This music is such vibes. It's all vibes.
I'm the full thing outside. Seasons pass, I think
Okay, that was cool. That was pretty neat.
beneath my lines of code.
I like watching it. Quite good. Enjoyed it. Okay, so yeah, I think I was kind of wrong. I think I just remember now, in like parts 4 and 5, they used like the blurred out lines to like show which characters are not being focused on.
Circumstance, I changed time and time again. How much of me was imaginary then?
Okay. Nice. Yeah. The GPS was the only one with solid lines because he was the focus of this episode, which is cool. I don't know. He's like the character that we've gotten the least focus of, considering he was the murderer. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I guess it's just like, I don't know. When I saw 18, pretty much 19 minutes of episode, I expected there to be a little more. I expected like them to like wrap up like multiple characters' stories instead of just like giving context to GPS, because we didn't really get a lot of like all we got of like any sort of closure for any other characters. All we got was just Top Hat and Sketchpad just going off to North Creek Forest. That's about it. It's just okay. It doesn't really give as much information as I guess it feels like it justifies the entire length of the episode. I think this is the longest episode they've had yet. It's just like, it was just, just giving context for what happened to GPS. And it was pretty obvious that there was some sort of thing controlling him. There was some sort of virus from the very beginning of the series. When we first saw him become all murdery, he was clearly dead. He clearly wasn't a psychopath. He was being controlled by something. And yes, this confirms that he was being controlled by something. And he had this destruct sequence. I guess I originally thought that it was supposed to be like, I guess when I first watched, I thought the destruct sequence was just like a last resort, I guess, for like anyone who's trying to escape, and they didn't have time for like trying to track them down. They just had to blow them up, which it's a pretty bad failsafe because it's like the explosion was so weak apparently that it was not strong. It was not only not strong enough to get Top Hat and Sketchpad in range of the blast radius, but it didn't even kill Spray Paint, who was right in front of him. Like, it was pretty bad failsafe. I guess it was just for the self-destruction of GPS himself, which, yeah, it's fine. I guess it really does take away a lot of the oomph from the ending of chapter 1, from the Manor chapter, because just, I don't know. It was just like, I thought it was this big explosion. They made it seem as though the radius was massive and like destroyed the whole mansion, which I guess it destroyed parts of it, but clearly not that much considering it wasn't strong enough to kill a person right in front of it. But yeah, so it's stuff that we already know, really. It's just, the whole thing with Cody and Binary is cool. I'm probably going to put a lot more of my thoughts like in a much more organized way when I make a review of this episode. But, Cody and Binary is like, it's like cool. It's cool. He's green, he's red. They got a little different contrasting character designs. Cody is very expressive and clearly emotional, which is, I will say, it's very strange for a piece of code who was literally... He's literally a piece of code. He was literally a virus that was programmed for a specific purpose, and he's awful at it. He's awful at doing the thing that he was programmed to do, which is fine. He's clearly meant to be a character. It's just weird that this piece of programming isn't a character. Sorry, this piece of programming isn't a piece of programming. He's just a guy. He's just basically a guy. Binary is binary. Literally is binary. It's like Binary sees the task that he's supposed to do and he does it, which is, yeah, that's cool. We don't get any information on how this virus was created, why this virus was created, who would have made a virus like this, what was the point of making it. We didn't get that. I wish we would have got something like that. It's just, I'm left with a lot of questions still that just like makes us feel pretty like, not really tied up or pretty unfinished. We don't really see what happens to Spray Paint. Like we just see that he's alive and that he's just gonna be around without Mousepad, I guess. That's sad. It's also not really, it's weird that he's seeing, this memory here has absolutely nothing to do with him. This is not a memory. This is not a GPS memory. Unless they're saying, unless they are for some reason saying that GPS at some point in canon walked into the system for this sorry, what is this, a museum? They're saying that this is the memory of GPS walking in on these people, talking about how their diamond was stolen, which is again a cool way to tie in with Spray Paint story. He actually walked in, not only that, and left, I guess, just they didn't lock the door. He just for some reason walked into this random museum and was checking in on how these people were trying to find these people who robbed the place. And then he also happened to be outside after Sketchpad burned the entire place. I refuse to believe that this is a memory. This is not a memory for GPS. This is a memory for other characters, and I don't see how he would have access to this these memories when they're not his. The whole point I thought that they were making for this is that he was, thinking about his own memories. He was thinking about the memories in his own life, his memories with Top Hat and Folder. I wish that's cute. Paperclip was there, I guess, for some reason. There's so many character references in there. This is really, really cute sequence. Really nice, really good vibes. It's just, I wish we got, I like that we see a lot of like details. There's a lot, again, we see the cast here getting bonked all over the place, which is nice. And it's just, I wish we got like more specifics, I guess. It does give you a lot of information in a very short period of time, which is cool. It's just very vaguely, just like memories, I guess. Like you can tell that these are memories that were lived through, they existed. But it's just, it just feels really fast, I guess. It's in your I'm guessing this is the last episode of the Nightly Manor. It just feels like a very fast, wrapping up. It just meant to emotionally connect you to the story of GPS and Top Hat, and then just remind you again that he blew up, that he blew up and is dead and will never come back. It's just a big bummer, basically. Big back-breaking bummer. And it just, it's nice. I like that. This episode is nice, obviously, but it just doesn't give as much as I would have liked personally. It doesn't really wrap up character stories. It feels a little like, it feels a little fast paced, the whole story with like GPS and Cody. It's just funny that Cody is a character, even though he was supposed to be a piece of programming. Like, why, like, that would have been cool to, like, dive into a little bit. Why is Cody, who's supposed to be programmed to be a virus and take over GPS, why was he the one to rebel? What made him want to rebel? Clearly, like, his connection with GPS is what like got him to like listen to that, but like and start thinking about rebelling. But like, why would he think of that? He's supposed to be a piece of programming. Clearly someone like Binary, like if Binary had a conversation with GPS like that, clearly he wouldn't listen to him. Binary is a psychopath. He doesn't care. He's completely dead inside. Look at this guy. And it's clear that someone like him, he would never have listened to GPS. He wouldn't have never thought about the importance of memories. He would never have thought of keeping like imperfections in your life and remembering like imperfect moments as well as good moments. So it's just like, what makes why was Cody special? Is it just because that's just how they are? Like, how are they created? Who created them? How are they created? Why? And like, how did they become this way? We just don't know. We're never told, and there's no like, I don't really see like how we would like think of that. It's not perfect. It's clearly not perfect. As you can see, like the more I think about a lot of this stuff here, the weirder it feels. Again, the stupid Sketchpad being, why would they hire him? Why would they ever hire Sketchpad to do anything? I don't get it. He's just a meme. He's literally a meme. You just look at him for a second, you know that he is a living meme and that you should not have him be in control of anything. Why did this detective agency, that is supposed to be taken seriously, consider him ever? But yeah, it's other than that, I like what they tried to do with these emotional moments. Again, these emotional moments don't feel like they really have enough time to breathe as much as I think they should have. It's just, it feels like it's a lot of this stuff to cram into one single episode, clearly, like what showing Top Hat and Sketchpad, showing that they're wrapping up the case, showing this whole journey like with the GPS trying to escape escape this virus, his entire, like not his entire but a bunch of his backstories with Top Hat. I don't even know why like we were shown I get why we were I get why we were shown like these little bits with Ring and Sketchpad and Speaker. I get why. It's just more context, more like things to connect the dots, but it doesn't really contribute to this story, the story that we're getting from GPS. It's just fun little details and bits of continuity that we're seeing, and it's nice. It's just, it's being packed into an episode that is already getting a little bloated and isn't about this. It ties into the themes of like, I guess, poor memories, but this isn't GPS's memories, and a lot of these memories are from characters who can't even reminisce on them. It's from dead characters. Mostly. Sketchpad isn't a dead character, but he clearly isn't the kind to reminisce on memories or think about his past. He's literally always just tunnel vision in the moment, ridiculous and stupid all the time. And Speaker is dead, and Ring is dead, and I mean, Mouse is dead, like, and she was technically shown that memory. And yeah, it doesn't feel necessary for something that is an episode that's like, some things just stick out in your mind. Something about memories. This whole scene with them isn't sticking out in the memories of anyone. And for some reason, GPS is remembering it, even though he had nothing to do with it. And there's no reason for him to know any of this. I thought this whole area was taking place in the mind or the hardware or whatever of GPS, which is why he was like, reminiscing on his memories. But it's just, I don't know, it just felt like there was a lot of like things just being added here and there, just cause when it could have just been remained as a simple story about GPS and Top Hat's memories, which again, even that story isn't really like as much as I would have liked. I wish they just focused on things that I personally think were more important. Like, think about like, why would someone create a virus like this, and why didn't it work? Why was Cody so emotional? I think that would have been a lot more interesting than just seeing a bunch of cute continuities, which were nice. But, and I also would have liked just more specifics. I would have liked more moments like this, I guess. Just like, I guess not like this, because this memory doesn't really last for very long. I guess it's just, I would have liked to live in some more of these memories. I think it would have, the montage does a very nice job of tying it all together quickly and neatly and nicely. But I would have liked to just spend more time just living through these stories a little bit and being shown more scenes of these characters that it's clearly trying to get us connected to and attached to. And I just think it would have been a better use of time to attach ourselves to these stories, to these moments, and flesh them out, live them out more, instead of focusing on stuff that doesn't really have anything to do with it. Like, even like, yeah, this whole like closing the investigation thing, it's like they literally, I thought we were already shown, like, I don't know, I never felt like as though the investigation of this whole manor was going anywhere. There was, this whole subplot didn't feel like it mattered a whole lot, and it doesn't. And so it's just weird that they're just showing it up. Yep, they're ending the investigation. We're never gonna do anything about it again. It's just like, why even show it at that point? You're just showing us that they're doing nothing with the investigation and they will never do anything with it again. Great. I never thought they were, but I guess now it's cool that I know that now, I guess. And just, if they were showing them, I would have liked it to show the investigation make progress instead of just showing that it's done and they never did anything useful with it, I guess. And they'll never find out anything with the chip. It's tragic. It adds to the tragedy of it, and that's basically it. And it's fine. It's just, again, I feel like the time could have been used on some more important stuff. It doesn't connect to the theme of like remembering everything. This whole thing with like, Top Hat and Sketchpad, it's nice again, but it doesn't really connect to GPS's story a lot either. He doesn't even think about GPS in this scene. Top Hat doesn't worry about him. He doesn't try to remember anything with him. And it's like, obviously this scene, there's no reason for him to be thinking about GPS in this scene. Clearly it's a completely unrelated moment, but it just feels unrelated to the overarching story of this episode. So it just feels weird that it's being added here. It's just meant to tie up just like them going on this trip, I guess. And that's about it. It's, yeah, it just feels like, again, it feels a little messy. It feels a little like not thrown together. Clearly there was effort put into this episode, but it feels as though there were a lot of little bits and pieces that they had to mash together that they wanted to show all at once in one episode, when I think it would have been better if they were given their own little spaces to breathe in either shorts or like separate episodes that would be able to give them these moments the justice they deserved, and it wouldn't have to be mashed together with this whole story of GPS going through his memories. And we don't really like, yeah, and we don't like, to me it feels as though that the GPS story, because of this, doesn't feel like it gets the recognition or the time that it deserves. These are just, he just goes through some memories and he runs through them, I guess. And Cody, like, I don't know. It doesn't feel fleshed out to me, the whole story with him and Cody. It's just an emotional guy, and he just learns. He doesn't even like live. He doesn't even like understand like what the importance of memories are on his own. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he just told GPS kind of just tells him it's nice to have it's nice to have, memories both good and bad. But it's like Cody doesn't really have any reason to relate to something like that, considering that we don't have any proof, that we don't have anything telling us that he has any sort of good memories with anyone. Like, Cody doesn't really remember anything that would like be a parallel to like GPS's life. He doesn't have memories like GPS would. He doesn't create memories like GPS would. He doesn't live a life like GPS would. So it just doesn't really make sense to me how he would feel emotionally connected or attached to what GPS is saying here. It's just, yeah, it's nice. What GPS says here is a very nice scene, and I like it for GPS, but I don't really get why Cody would have that reflected on him. What makes Cody different from Binary? What makes Cody so emotionally sensitive compared to Binary? Besides that, Binary is just a psychopath, I guess, and just does what a piece of code was programmed to do, and just kill. I don't know. But other than that, I don't know. It's a lot of bits and pieces, but my god, this scene was really cute. This is very beautiful. I love this. I love this little dance thing. They're so beautifully adorable together. I would have liked to have seen more GPS and Top Hat interacting with each other like an actual couple. Because, man, like, we don't see them really interacting like a couple at all. In, like, not that I can recall. They're not, we don't get to see them together. We just see, like, Top Hat being very sad about GPS being gone and just recalling a memory of GPS. And that's like the most we'd ever gotten. I wish we just saw like the dynamic of Top Hat and GPS. I wish we saw like what they were just in a memory, just them talking to each other. We never got to see them talk to each other in a memory, having an actual moment to each other. The only time they actually like talk to each other in this series, I think, is in the first part in the manor. And I just would have liked something more than that. They just like say, I don't even remember what they say. I don't remember at all what they said to each other in the first chapter. But yeah, I'm glad that a moment like this exists, to show how delightful they are together. But it is a little sad that this is the first time we're being shown at the end of the series. We're given a really beautiful moment with these two at the end of the series, giving us a reason to care about their relationship at the end of the series. We're given a beautiful memory of it, and it contrasts with this really heartbreaking moment, which clearly is the point. It's really sad and upsetting, but because of that, it feels as though that whole dance, that beautiful dance they shared together, was just used to show, to show the dramatic irony of him exploding and killing killing himself, and taking down the manor and being seen as this horrible murderer and not being able to be shown as anything else. And that's okay. But again, I just would have liked more. I would have liked if this whole story was given time to breathe. I think the characters deserve to have some more fleshing out, some more time to show who they were, what they were like. Something more akin to like the Spray Paint and Mouse story. I liked how they showed the backstory of those two characters, because we actually got to see them and their dynamic, how they were like, how they talked to each other, how they viewed each other, why they valued each other. And it was just, yeah, I think that episode did a much better job at portraying that than this one did. Because yeah, we just don't really see, we see so little of GPS and Top Hat being together, like just normally, just being a couple, Yeah, and I think that just really would have made this whole thing a little more poignant if we actually got to experience their relationships, or like see memories of them together, instead of just a very nicely done montage and just that little dance, and that's it. Yeah, those are like the first times we actually see their true backstory, and I just wish it was like fleshed out a little sooner, and it wasn't in like a rushed product. When I say rushed, I don't mean this. They rushed the production of this episode. Clearly, they didn't. This episode took a long time to come out, and it was clearly a lot of thought and effort was put into it. But yeah, I wish it was given the time it deserved to like truly breathe through, with its story. I still liked it. I enjoyed it, and I will make a full review of it. But for now, those are like my first coming in thoughts. Those are the first thoughts that come to mind on this episode. My brief overview, if you could call it brief. I was probably here for like 10 hours. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. Be on the lookout for a video on this and a video on something else that I am making. See ya!